This video is made possible by our loyal Patreon supporters. Visit patreon.com/Psychetruth.
Hey y'all, my name is Tessa and I'm going to be doing a massage video for you today. Our model today is the lovely Miss Courtney, and she had said that she wanted some leg massage. I usually start with people face down, but I thought we could start with Courtney face up today. I'm gonna go ahead and dive right in, starting with massage oil, of course. I really like avocado oil for my massages. It just glides on really nice. I also really like massage lotion, which I usually use. So to start, it usually feels the best if you do kind of longer motions, like longer sweeping motions, instead of really short, but that can feel good too. But I like to start towards the ankle and move up the leg. And I'm applying light pressure to start, just really thinking of getting that oil on the leg. And I like going all the way to the hip flexor. I always spend a lot of time on the thigh area, the hip flexor area, because it just tends to get really tight in most people. So once the oil kind of starts to get dispersed, I'll actually stack my hands a little bit, so I'm applying a fair amount of pressure with the hand that's underneath. And you can't see it that well. I'm trying to. So the base of my hand is actually like one of my favorite tools for massaging the leg. It just works really well. How's that pressure? As a therapist or friend, whatever, just make sure that you're not overexerting or leaning over too much. And if you can see, I'm actually gently kind of holding the inside of Courtney's leg, just propping it up so that it doesn't move as I apply more pressure. And just starting to work my way up. Working upwards on the body is actually really good for the heart. It's good for the lymphatic system. And it's also easier. Just spending some time here. And as I start to work my way up the leg a little bit more, kind of go back to my fingers and stacking my hands. I get a lot of requests for IT band work as a therapist. I always like to work the thigh muscle first before even getting into that tendon, because it just is a lot more responsive. And I always have the most success when I work like with a broader area on my body, like, you know, the base of my hand or a few fingers. And then you can start to get a little bit more detailed in your work. And one way, probably my favorite way to do this, is when you bring your thumbs together and you actually, it's like a rocking motion back and forth. And you can start to strip the muscle and create more space in the muscle. And as you're working, whatever you're doing, you want to make sure that you're not bending your wrist too much, because it can really hurt your wrist as a body worker, as a therapist. So yeah, I'm just starting to get a little bit more detailed in my work. And just, use your discretion. You don't want to get super crazy with the rocking back and forth. Kind of a subtle. I always like to do massage in a way that I like to receive it. So this is what I think feels good. And again, just checking in with yourself. Are you holding your breath? Are you leaning over too much? Just kind of make any adjustments you need to. And there is no rush, just really taking my time. This is a pretty big muscle. So. And always more detailed work is it's just gonna, be more intense. So you don't wanna, you just kind of want to go, I like to go back and forth between more detailed work and something a little more relaxing. All right, so I'm gonna start working towards the IT band, and that tendon, it actually runs just below the knee, all the way into the hip. So you want to run your hand. It's just at the base of the knee, just below it. And you can hit that IT band and kind of start just working your way up. You can also do this sitting down. I find it easier when I'm standing up. But the IT band, as most people know, can be really sensitive. So just apply, light to medium pressure to start. And just start working your way up. So if you can see, I'm not going straight up. I'm really working that tendon and working my way up. And again, you want to go all the way into the hip area. You want to get towards the end of that IT band. So I'm going to start. Is that pressure okay? I'm going to start doing kind of a longer, consistent motion up. I warmed up that IT band for people that are really active, for people that work out a lot. This is really beneficial. And it's also beneficial for stress. I just thought, I know it's been a more stressful time for most people. And something that you can do, or you can ask your therapist to do, is there's a muscle just above the hip that's called the psoas muscle. and it's actually a fight or flight muscle. So if you're under a lot of stress, just bringing attention to that can provide a lot of relief. It can also help with low back issues. So I'm going to go ahead and do just some lighter compressions into the psoas muscle. It can be very tender, so you don't want to just, dig your hands in. It'll be nice and subtle to start, at least. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with the psoas. Just thought it was worth mentioning. I'm going to work on this IT band just a little bit more before moving down the leg. You can see I'm actually using both of my hands to work that IT band a little bit more. And moving down the leg, go ahead and this is a great place to start involving both of your hands a little bit more. So you want to press just at the very base of your hand. Kind of start working your way up. And again, just kind of using a broader area to massage before getting into more detailed work with the thumbs or the fingers. And some people you can do little circles around the knee. It can feel really nice. You want to be really gentle when it comes to anything around the knee. And I'm gonna get a little more detailed with my thumbs, just like we did on the quad. So I like to kind of push that leg over a little bit, and it's the same thing, just some gentle kind of rocking back and forth, applying a little bit more pressure. And you might feel your thumbs catch a little bit. You just want to move a little bit slower in those areas that feel tighter. Going back and forth between more detailed work and kind of a broader surface area for your client and for you. And working my way towards the inside of that leg. it's that same motion of gently rocking back and forth with the thumbs together. If you feel a little pocket of tightness, just moving a little slower. I know some people that are not professional therapists are like, well, how would I know if I'm even working on the right thing? I would say trust your body. You can tell the difference between muscle and bone for sure. So just kind of trust yourself and have fun with it. This usually feels really nice on the ankle. And I'm gonna go ahead and work on this opposite leg a little bit. Same thing, longer movements. Sorry you're cold. And if you don't use enough oil or lotion, your hand's gonna stick. No, just using the right amount. This is when I kind of just start to get a better feeling for what's going on in that quadricep muscle. Feeling which side might be more tight. Using a broader surface area to work that muscle first. And briefly just going in with my thumbs. Adjusting my stance a little bit, be more comfortable. Just rocking, not too vigorously. Back and forth. You can go straight up with your thumbs. I don't think that feels as good. But that is an option if you prefer that. Side a little bit. Hope you can see me. Not spending as much time on this side. I'm really trying to cover the IT band as much of it as you can. Really long. Just doing really gentle circles around that knee. And just working the soft tissue, like very gently. Just shifting that leg a little bit. And again, you can go straight up with your thumbs. I like to rock a little bit. Good time to check in. How are you feeling doing massage? Take a deep breath. Or a drink of water. This is really good for the smaller muscles, the stabilizing muscles in the ankle. Kind of a sweeping up and down. You can do like a gentle pull at the end. Thank you for joining us today. I hope that you enjoyed the massage video, and please, if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Many of our subscribers don't see our videos. Make sure that you click the notification bell. And if you haven't already, follow us on social media for tips, tutorials, giveaways, and daily inspiration.
We have over 1,000 videos on Psychetruthpatrons.com, including our premium massage series, extended fashion hall modeling, ASMR massage and back tickling, behind the scenes, and more. Visit Psychetruthpatrons.com today. Our Patreon supporters also gain automatic access to Psychetruthpatrons.com with new exclusive videos each week and over 1,000 videos available now. Click the Patreon symbol in the middle of the screen.